Hey everyone, and welcome back to Investing Guide. Today we're going to be talking about Edward Snowden's take on Cardano, and why he believes the majority of people won't be able to purchase Cardano in the near future. So, why is Ed Snowden's take on Cardano and its ability to be purchased so important? Edward Snowden is an American who was employed as a computer intelligence consultant for the CIA. As an employee of the CIA, some believed he became delusioned with his work, especially his surveillance work carried out by the National Security Agency, or the NSA. He subsequently resigned from his job and flew to Hong Kong, where he revealed that the NSA, together with European governments and telecommunication companies, were carrying out numerous surveillance programs. When the US government charged him with espionage, he flew to Russia, where he obtained asylum. As someone who has insight into the inner workings of the government, Snowden's take on the rise of cryptocurrency, especially with Cardano ADA, is certainly worth considering. In addition, Snowden's knowledge of the nexus between governments and private companies puts him in a noteworthy position of being able to offer an informed take on the subject. In fact, he makes some very valuable observations that could benefit prospective investors and others interested in Cardano and the cryptocurrency market. Make sure you stick around until the end of this video, because you're not going to want to miss out on what Edward Snowden has to say about purchasing Cardano. Before we start, if you like this type of content, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on any new updates from the world of investing. So, what's been happening in the cryptocurrency market? Well, the crypto market as a whole has been going down. Cardano ADA has been currently on a downward trend in the past few weeks, currently hovering around the $1.30 mark, meaning Cardano is currently sitting as the 6th largest coin in terms of market capitalization at the time of making this video. Cardano is currently on a downward trend since hitting an all-time high of $3 back in September 2021. This has led to mixed sentiment among investors. Some have even been buying more of the coin in the belief that its present price will not reflect its true value. Consequently, they are buying ADA at its low price with the expectation that it's going to go up as a result of Cardano's long-term plans. Others, however, doubt that ADA can recover and are selling as they believe the coin is past its prime due to missteps by the developers of ADA. Now let's consider what Edward Snowden has to say about cryptocurrency. As a famous whistleblower, Snowden has succeeded in building up a considerable following. Most interestingly, he is a big fan of cryptocurrency and talked about Cardano and blockchain technology. After all, Snowden is a notable opponent of big government and the unchecked growth of government. Since cryptocurrency functions as a decentralized network without government intervention, it is perhaps unsurprising that Edward Snowden would be a fan. Someone with his IT background would also probably be attracted to the innovative possibilities of blockchain technology. Snowden does sound an ominous warning, however. In one interview, he says, "One day, capital B, Bitcoin will be gone. But as soon as there are people out there who want to be able to move money without banks, cryptocurrencies are likely to be valued." Snowden seems to be suggesting that governments would one day crack down on major cryptocurrencies in order to maintain their grip on banks. This is big coming from him, as he used to work very high up in the government doing surveillance work, and in fact, with the crypto market, we see that happening at this very moment. If that is the case, people will be unable to get a hold of major cryptocurrencies such as Cardano in the future. Although he does also appear to also hold the view that cryptocurrencies of some sort will exist as long as there is a need for them. While the future appears ominous, in the present, Snowden is a fan of cryptocurrencies such as Cardano. The crypto market as a whole is experiencing a downturn as a result of legal actions instituted by the US Securities and Exchange Commission against some cryptocurrencies. However, Cardano ADA has also been able to avoid such scrutiny. This is because Cardano has complied with all SEC directives. In fact, Cardano has formed a partnership with a blockchain analytics provider called CoinFirm, and that's there to ensure that Cardano complies with all the anti-money laundering rules and other regulations that apply to it. Snowden's got a very optimistic view of cryptocurrency in general. He prefers new currencies such as Cardano, which he feels offer more security, transaction speed, and transparency in comparison to older currencies such as Bitcoin. These benefits make the currencies more suitable for payment solutions. He stated that these cryptocurrencies can expect to receive a substantial boom in the coming years. Edward Snowden's views bolstered the claims of many Cardano investors who believe that Cardano has yet to reach its true value. They believe that the present downward movement of the price is a temporary phenomenon and part and parcel of the volatility typically seen in the cryptocurrency market. However, they believe that in the long term, Cardano could well hit its earlier peak of $3 and then even travel beyond that. While there are plenty of people who disagree, it would appear that Snowden agrees with this sentiment. Many analysts believe that Cardano could rise in value, passing the $2 mark in the next year, although it may remain in the $1 to $1.30 range in the short term. Cardano's also got the benefit of a strong visionary leadership team and an active community of supporters. Many strategic analysts, such as Edward Snowden, believes that Cardano will rise in value and challenge the big players in the cryptocurrency market. While Snowden's optimistic about the possibilities of cryptocurrency, he does warn that cryptocurrencies must also tackle the threat to privacy presented by the advanced surveillance methods currently used by some governments and organizations. The advantage with Cardano is that it is extensively peer-reviewed, allowing security flaws to be caught. It also favors a steady pace of development, ensuring that security and user privacy is maintained throughout the platform. This has the added advantage of making Cardano more secure and less vulnerable due to hacking. Reflecting on Snowden's warnings about government interference, recent moves by the US government have sent shockwaves through the cryptocurrency industry. This comes in the backdrop of financial regulators asking Congress to regulate crypto coins. The government appears to have taken heed. Recently, US President Joe Biden approved an infrastructure spending package that included a proposition that would increase the tax reporting requirements for cryptocurrency transactions. This would have the effect of making such transactions more expensive while increasing the time taken to process them. Consequently, this move was opposed by the cryptocurrency industry, which was actually able to muster the support of a bipartisan group of senators to amend the proposition. While it is unclear if the opposition to this bill will be successful, it is evident that Washington is considering how best to tax and regulate the cryptocurrency industry. Needless to say, such moves will have far-reaching implications in the US and beyond. If there is no change, well, what exactly will the proposed law entail? The new regulations require cryptocurrency brokers such as Coinbase to track and record transactions for customers and the IRS. This is, in effect, what stock and bond brokers currently do. Crypto brokers will also be required to report the gross proceeds of sales, as well as capital gains and losses. They will also have to disclose the personal information of their customers, including names, addresses, and phone numbers. But wait, there's more. Businesses that receive more than $10,000 in cryptocurrency must report the identity of the sender to the government. This is similar to the anti-money laundering rules that are in place for cash transactions. Taxpayers must also declare any sales or exchanges made by virtual currency to the IRS. According to the Joint Committee on Taxation, these regulatory changes are designed to bring in more tax revenue, which is estimated to be about $28 billion over 10 years. Now, this may seem like the US government is doing what it does best, which is take money. However, going by past remarks, the US government does not view the crypto industry favorably. These new requirements could well turn away potential investors who are thinking of buying crypto coins. Daily transactions on Cardano and other cryptocurrencies may be delayed and decreased in numbers as brokers and crypto owners deal with the new requirements. In fact, Cardano experienced a huge price drop hours after the new infrastructure bill was signed into law. However, as we have noted, Cardano has been following all relevant regulations, and these new laws are unlikely to impact the currency in the long term. Cryptocurrencies are notoriously volatile, but Cardano has a strong support base and competitive platform that should be able to ride out the storm of government intervention. In the end, governments may not like cryptocurrency, but as Snowden noted, they will be impossible to do away with as long as there is demand for the service they provide. Well, that's it for today's video. While you're here, go ahead and click on one of these two videos on your screen. See you there.